EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. To get this one started, Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. E.J. Speed. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Cardinals.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Murray now on 2nd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Arizona.
Now Murray. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back a distance. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's an Arizona first down. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's James Conner. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. Pushing from the shotgun, it's Murray. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jason Higgins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball to his hands, and he does the rest.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down for Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It's Sean Murphy-Bunting on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the Texans.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Big Sheldon Rankins in there for the stop. From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up second and
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. It's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Mixon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Fairbairn's able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. That goes short, caught by Ryman. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd down, Murray. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Now a second down throw from Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. Oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. He'll go play action with Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 41, it's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Now Mixon.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On play action, Jordan first in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jordan Burks. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a second consecutive play. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Tony.
Now, Stroud. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. He gets free, and he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Back at the 30-yard line.
McBride is the motion man. From the gun, it's Murray. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd down at their 49-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Josh Sweat getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Leads to 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground is Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, it's Murray. Escaping to his left. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A pass taken in by Watson. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud going to set up the throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 2.
On the quick, right? 18. Okay. White, Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On the return, it's Dortch. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
At their own 26-yard line.
Oh, 100.
First down throw for Murray. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get some.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Throwing on second down. Stroud. With the man, that's Collins. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
South. Down, this way. 18. Okay.
From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And the Texans first down.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Where's the hot?
First and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 51-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans have run out to a 24-7 lead. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up second.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run with Mixon. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he...
And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run here with Mixon. 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the give, this is Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
7-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
That'll be taken in by Connor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd down.
Murray's going to throw again. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And the ball's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw again is Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard. Gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. From the gun, it's Murray. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot.
On second down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cardinals.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
On the coverage.
Now a second down throw from Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Again, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Daniil Hunter. Pressure extraordinaire in action again.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 12 at the 21.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Formation for the Texans.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again is Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Murray will throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
Oh, and in that spotlight, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 2.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. Ooh, and mark him down up beyond the 30. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air like you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Line of scrimmage is the 31. as they line up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. Now he's free to midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Brown connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
After playing pretty well for the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Pushed out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down, Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a up and down, just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 seconds. 18, 11. Where's the hot?
Here's Stroud. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second down.
Murray now on second down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
6 yards. First down, Arizona.
Now Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They face second down and 7. Murray's going to throw again. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. One final play. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap